Hi everyone, I'm Marcy, and now that it's fall, it's officially soup season, and I have the perfect savory soup for you, inspired by my recent trip to Alaska. It's a black bean soup with reindeer sausage and sweet potato, only I'm making mine with beef sausage because there's no reindeer sausage to be found where I live. I can hardly wait to tell you more about this recipe, but first do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps others find my channel. And let's get cooking. Alaska is often called the last frontier, and recently I got to see the rugged landscape, breathtaking beauty, and wildlife when I visited a close friend of mine who now lives in North Kenai. While at her home, I browsed through one of her cookbooks. It was called Alaska from Scratch, and I couldn't put it down. It was written by Maya Wilson, a chef, blogger, and food columnist who weaves in these beautiful stories and photography along with her recipes. And after trying one of her soups, it was so good, I had to reach out to her and ask her permission to share one of her recipes, and she said I could. So I'm so excited to share this with you. Now, it does start with 1 pound of smoked reindeer sausage, which few of us have access to. So just use whatever kind of smoked sausage you like. I'm using beef. You'll also need 1 onion, 3 cloves of garlic. You'll need 8 ounces of sweet potatoes. You'll need 1/4 of a cup of chopped cilantro, the juice of half a lime. These are from my tree, so they're a little smaller. I'll probably end up using the juice of the entire lime. You'll need 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I'm just happy I was able to spit that out. 1/4 of a teaspoon of liquid smoke. You'll need salt and pepper to taste. It calls for 1 14.5 ounce can of chicken broth, 1 can of fire roasted diced tomatoes, and 4 cans of black beans. So let's get started. First, I'm going to prep the ingredients. I slice the sausage, chop up the onion, the sweet potato, and the cilantro, and I rinse and drain the black beans. With everything ready to go, heat a large pot or Dutch oven over medium-high heat and place about a tablespoon of cooking oil in it. When it's hot, toss in the sliced sausage and cook until browned. Now we can add in the onion and let it cook for a couple of minutes until it becomes tender. Then we can add in the minced garlic. Next, we toss in the sweet potatoes, the chili powder, ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, liquid smoke, and salt and pepper. And you just stir until everything is coated with all those wonderful seasonings. Then we pour in the chicken broth, along with the fire roasted tomatoes and the black beans. Stir it all together until well combined. Then we cover, reduce the heat to medium-low, and we're going to let this simmer for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you're going to want to test the sweet potatoes to make sure they're tender. And I'm just using a fork, seeing if it easily goes through, and it does. So this soup is done. I'm going to turn off the burner, and it's at this point that we add in the lime juice and the cilantro. And this is ready to serve. Just looking at this steaming bowl of soup, you know it's going to be good. It's hearty and it's got all these beautiful colors. Now, Maya recommends serving this with sour cream and corn chips, but I think you kind of need to taste it just like this first so you can take in all those wonderful flavors. You are going to love this. It's spicy and smoky, with just a little bit of sweetness from the sweet potato. It's absolutely wonderful. The kind of soup that you want to cozy up with on a cold day. Now, I'll put all the information, the recipe and measurements in the description box below, along with more information on how you can get the Alaska from Scratch cookbook. So thank you again to Maya Wilson for letting me make this. I hope you try it. Thanks so much for checking out this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me at Marcy Inspired on Instagram and Facebook. Until next time, blessings from my kitchen to yours.